till they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up in the jaws, put man on the shelf. Heavy cry cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Then God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time that I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that bygone. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up on parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Nowhere is gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. See the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and no, boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to one step. I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent. I got it. Let's go. Let's go. I ain't taking no loss. Ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just pay with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell them we can't keep me slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pants through the fire. Ask you the prophets. That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will fail you, bitch. I can't afford it. I prepare slaughter. You bring me my water. Push your leaders weak. Let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
that's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
YouTube Music is a music app. And with Music Premium, even when your screen's off or you're using other apps, it lets you listen to your music uninterrupted. Now, listening is smooth like butter. Get YouTube Music Premium. Try 1 month free.
All my niggas ride for me.
Yeah.
I got niggas that
Bear with us, man. We're gonna get it in after this song right here.
You niggas
Law
ain't
class.
built like that.
I.S.U.P.K. Florida.
Like the thugs when you
Shalom.
bust a slug, man.
Y'all
Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you
bang.
bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. You niggas ain't built like that. You was never on the block, you ain't never dodged a knock. You ain't never fought another crew holding down the park. You ain't swam with the sharks, you ain't wrestled with the gators. You was never fucking popping, you ain't got no fucking haters. Bitch, niggas like you make me watch out for the traitors. When you round some real niggas, mind your behavior. I will beat a nigga ass, then I'm laughing like I'm Jada. Get your fucking mind blown like a cartridge on a Sega. You niggas want attention, they don't want the war though. Talking all that shit, but you got a glass jaw. Ho, they never deliver. They got that DiGiorno. This that Walking Dead flow. I eat a rapper torso. You ain't the same man once you off the microphone. You ain't never broke a bone. You ain't never had a scar. You a certified pussy, so don't make me pull your card. I'm a certified prophet, respected like the word of God. Cause you ain't got the heart, nigga. You ain't got the heart. You ain't about to finish any beef that you start. You ain't never been a soldier, little nigga. Play your part. Claiming that you'll spark when you ain't got the heart. Cause you niggas ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. When you ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Acting like you bang for the set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap peeled like that. Cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me. I got niggas that'll die for me. All my niggas ride with me. You niggas ain't.
That's how you end it right there, what I was saying. Shalom, Israel. We are the I.S.U.P.K. We started out on 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York. We're in the Commanding General YAHANNA, and we're not affiliated with any other so-called Hebrew Israelite groups. We've been teaching the truth since 1969 out this Bible, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the true 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We here in the headquarters in Florida for the law class. I'm joined by the heavy hitters, Precinct Officer I.S.U.P.K, Precinct Officer I.S.U.P.K, We're gonna be getting it in tonight for you, taking any questions you might have on the law, and then we'll get into a couple scriptures. Get your arsenal up, for any battles or any in the world or within yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand. Like, we deal with battles within ourselves. Everybody want to become an officer to go out on the street and battle Christianity and battle, man. You got to battle Christianity in your mind, man, and in your heart, man. The things that you were raised with, your old culture or what have you. So, you know what I'm saying? Come on with your questions, type them in. It's a lot. Let me get this on off. All right, so got the brothers with me, man. What y'all got, man? What's on your mind? What's been going on?
Shit, what you just said is very heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fight. You might, you know what I mean? Like, just like Christ fought, thoughts in his mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't think, you know what I mean, you're the only one dealing with it. You know what I mean? Like, you see something come up, pop up, you be like, God, it make you second thought that you be like, wait a minute. What am I doing? You know what I mean? So,
like, it was supposed to automatically go away from you, and you never get it again because you found out you was an Israelite. Hell no, that thing coming back.
I'm fighting. Those things pop up. You be like, man, you have to wait a minute. What am I? Could that be? What am I doing? You know what I mean? So, but what you're saying is true. But then at the same time, you have to, if you really believe in the Bible, you believe this story, this history. You know what I mean? Like, it's not over. It's not over. Like, right now, I'm thinking we making history right now, 2022. The way you live, what you're doing is gonna be talked about in the future. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be strong. We got to, you know what I mean? Like, let's be like the disciples of Christ, who went out and woke brothers and sisters up. You know what I'm saying? And just finish strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Christ do return, you want to be, you know what I mean, one of the strong heavy hitters that was, made that happen, made the Most High tell Christ it's time to come back. You know what I mean?
That's so right, man. What's that brother that asked to be like second under Christ or something? You know what I'm saying? And he was like, it's not mine to give it to you, but right. I could put in a good word for you.
That was, I know what you're talking about, sir. Was that when Elijah and Elisha?
Nah, this was a cat that was around with Christ.
Oh, okay.
I want to say it's the cat that was on. It might have been somebody. I think it was somebody else. It was somebody else that came to Christ. I was basically asking him, like, I want to sit and rule right up under you.
You're right. I remember that.
And he like, yeah,
can he be at his right hand?
Something like that.
Come.
And Christ is like, it ain't mine to give. You know what I'm saying? But what he can't do, like you said, is put that word in. Like, this brother go hard. Now, I don't know. I can't give you that. But I can put in the word, you know what I'm saying? And that's what we fighting for, man. Like, it's for this crown, man. It's for, authority and rulership in this place, man. And why do we want this authority and rulership? A lot of people just think it's just, you know what I'm saying? I for sure want it over these heathen nations that are over us. But I also want it because I care and I love my people, man. And I love the Most High. And so I want to be the one, you know what I'm saying, to take care of them, to protect them, man. Like, we got some sisters, man, some excellent sisters. And that's all they want to do, man, is help and support another brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, it's in our spirit, man, because we had the spirit of the Most High. And so that's what this rulership should be about, man. And so you're going to have to fight. In order to get that, in order to be able to care for your people, you're going to have to fight your demons. You're going to have to fight your lust. You're going to have to fight your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? And be strong in this truth, man, and stand and show that you can handle being a chosen people of the Most High, man. So, man.
Yeah, I got that precept. You want me to
go ahead. No, go straight.
Yeah, it's in the book of Mark, chapter 10, start at verse 35. Mark, chapter 10, verse 35. And James and John, the sons of Zebedee, came unto him, saying, Master, we would that thou shouldest do for us whatever we shall desire. And he said unto them, what would ye that I should do for you? That they unto him grant unto us that we may sit one on thy right hand, and the other on thy left hand.
Right, like he's like, man, listen, I got a request if I could, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a favor to ask you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would if I could. I would want for you to have, you know, we ride with you. You know, we love you, man. You know, we gonna die for you. We kill nigga. I cut niggas' ears off for you. Who was it? James and who?
James and John.
James and John. So it wasn't Peter, but you know what I'm saying? James and John trying to get up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. If we could be on your right and your left hand, meaning like we roll close with you, you know what I mean? Like we are, you know, like right here. When you need something and you look to your right, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? You look to your left, he there. I'm gonna be that close onto you that when we get the kingdom back, you know what I'm saying? We rocking right with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we want, right? So what did Christ say?
Come. And he said unto them, what would ye that I should do unto you? They said unto him, grant us unto that we may sit one on the right hand and the other on the left hand in thy glory. But Yahushua said unto them, ye know not what ye ask.
Listen, man, you sure you want that? You not know what you asking for right now. Go ahead.
Come. Ye know not what ye ask. Can ye drink of the cup that I drink of?
And we say that all the time, man. Commander General YAHANNA taught me that, man. General Hodge, man, he beat it into my head that this ain't for everybody. You know, they didn't think I was gonna make it when I first came to the church. You know what I'm saying? So it was like this whole thing where you ain't got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know me, I'm just a competitor. Like, hold up, man. You telling me I can handle this? This ain't nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? But like Yahushua said, do you know what you even asking for? You sure you want to be an officer in the I.S.U.P.K? This is not some light stuff that you asking for. Can you drink from this cup that Commander General YAHANNA is drinking from? You know what I'm saying? That's what General Hodge was telling me. You know what I mean? Like, can you drink from this cup? Same thing Yahushua is telling him. Read that part about the cup.
Mark chapter 10, verse 38. But Yahushua said unto them, ye know not what ye ask. Can ye drink of the cup that I drink of?
Right. Yahushua had to take death. Right. He had to give his life for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, right? You know what I'm saying? Can you do that? If you can't do that, don't worry about being an officer in here. And it is not a knock, it's not nothing. There's no sweat. At the end of the day, everybody can't drink this cup. And that's what Yahushua, as a brother who cares for his brothers and sisters, I'm just letting you know what it is. I ain't trying to trick you into doing this. Right. Can you drink from this cup? Can you drink from the cup that I'm going to drink from? Because I'm going to kill and I'm going to die for you. So if you can't do that, if that's not something you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what it is. And listen, like, brothers will say it a lot. Yeah, I'm about that. Like, nigga, when it come down to it, he's snitching. He's giving up the whole crew. Now I'm just talking about in the world. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, he giving up the whole damn crew. It's not something that everybody can do. You know what I mean? So same thing with how Yahushua is saying it. Like, can you drink from the cup that I'm going to drink from? You know, can you do what I'm going to do? Keep going. Come.
And be baptized with the baptism that I'm baptized with.
Yeah, you're going to be able to clean your life. And that's so crazy, man. You see what my topic is today. It's baptism. So you need to put it, we got up in there already. But can you what? Read it one more time.
Come. Mark chapter 10, verse 38. But Yahushua said unto them, ye know not what ye ask. Can ye drink of the cup that I drink of? Mm-hmm. And be baptized with the baptism that I am baptized with.
Christ is on a whole nother level, man. Can you be baptized with the baptism that I'm about, man? Christ is about cleaning up the nation of Israel. He's about cleaning up blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. That's what baptism is. If you would, you got it? Oh, I thought he was like, right, like he already had that. No, I was already 14 steps ahead of you. No sweat. But if you get baptism for me.
Baptism in the Oxford Language Dictionary. In the Christian church, the religious rite of sprinkling water onto a person's forehead or of immersion in water, symbolizing purification or regeneration and admission to the Christian church.
Symbolizing what?
At regeneration and admission.
What's regeneration?
Rebirth.
Rebirth or reincarnation, like they say it in the world. You know what I'm saying? Reincarnation or rebirth. Born again, the Christian church loves it. You know what I'm saying? So regeneration, this baptism is symbolizing the sprinkling of the water on somebody's head or dunking them down in the pool of Gethsemane, I think is what it was with John. No, that's where the cat with the eyes. John was in the Jordan River.
Yeah, that sounds. Let me not see. Yeah,
but that was just a symbol. What John was doing. You understand? Like what John was doing was not cleaning you. Wasn't no soap. Wasn't no lie. Wasn't no nothing in that river. I think it was the Jordan. It was the Jordan, right? That's where John baptized brothers and sisters as a symbol of, you know what? I want to change my life. I'm gonna stop doing what I was doing before, and I'm gonna serve the Most High with my whole heart, my whole mind, everything that I got. It was just a symbol, but so a lot of people got dunked in that water and went back and murdered somebody the same day, or had sex with another man's wife the same day, or whored on her husband the same day. You being baptized don't mean a goddamn thing if you don't have that same mindset that Yahawashi had. You know what I'm saying? What Yahawashi and through the Most High had intended for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Can you be baptized with the baptism that I'm baptized with? Is there any more on that definition? Please.
In many denominations, baptism is performed on young children and is accompanied by name giving.
Is there a better definition? Is there a Bible definition? Okay, what I'm saying baptism, because you got it? Please.
Oxford Compact Bible Dictionary.
And this is, you always go to the Bible dictionary first. Always go there first, because like this, even though you see how the context is with this, it's based off of the Catholic Church and this, that, and the third, but I'm just trying to get it in the context of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? In terms of when we read the word baptism in here, what does it mean? So you always start with the Bible dictionary just so you can get it in that context. So let's see if it's something different.
Come. Page 69. Baptism. The word baptism in Jewish uses first appeared in the Mosaic law of the purification, where it means washing or cleaning. Jews baptized I can't say that word.
Proselytes.
Jews baptized proselytes. John's baptism was connected with the repentance so that Jews might be spiritually prepared to recognize.
They split it up.
Recognize and receive Messiah. And it different from the baptism of Yahawashi.
What?
It different from the baptism of Yahawashi.
Yeah, right. And it differed from the baptism of Yahawashi. So John had a baptism, which is what Christians don't understand. When you knew and you coming into the truth, you learning how to serve the Most High, completely separate from what the Christian church or the Catholic church taught you. You think of baptism totally different. And it's so heavy that Yahawashi is saying it, that, you know what I'm saying, can you drink of the cup that I'm drinking from? And can you be baptized with the baptism that I was baptized, that I'm baptized in? You know what I'm saying? Like John's baptism was a symbol. Mm-hmm. It was a symbol of regeneration, of rebirth. Like you're being buried in the water, being brought back up. It's a symbol of being washed. From dunking you in this water, you come out clean. All of that starts with your mind. Right. It's the same fight that we've been talking about, man. It's all this thing that goes on in your mind that brothers and sisters don't get. It ain't no magical thing when you come into the church and you do the, what they say, the right hand of fellowship. You remember that? No? Oh, man. Thought you was going to say it. Oh, man. No, never mind. I ain't even going to go into the forget the Christian church. But here's the point, though. It's not. It's bigger than that. It isn't just a sign anymore. Like, you have to do something. You're gonna have to change your life. You're gonna have to renew your mind. You know what I'm saying? You can't be reborn physically.
Right.
You're not being reborn. You still here. All the sins and the filth that you committed last year, last week, yesterday, you got to stop it. You got to make a conscious decision yourself without a priest being there to stone you to death to change your life. John's baptism, all it did was symbolize, look, this brother came. He didn't have to come over here to the Jordan. He came over here and said, I want everybody to know, and I'm going to do it in the eyes of the Most High and in front of a man of the Lord, and show everybody that I want to serve the Lord. This is what I'm going to do. Y'all hold me to it. You feel me? That's how it was. YAHANNA's baptism was a little bit different. It wasn't symbolism. Still the same thing. You should still got to have the same mind, but it wasn't just symbolism. Christ didn't dunk people in water. You know what I'm saying? Neither do we in the I.S.U.P.K. Why? Because we follow Christ. We're the real Christians, but we don't like saying it. So don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's stay it. You know what I'm saying? We are real followers of Christ.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas the Christian church are Johnites or something. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are like Johnstons.
John Baptiste.
They are John. Yes, they are Jean Baptiste. Gene.
Okay. Now, the Christians today are the Christians that the Ku Klux Klan made when they burnt that cross on their front lawn and made them worship white Christ.
Right. Christians are not. Right. They are not followers of Christ at all. Like what you're saying. Like, you're the Ku Klux Klan.
Right.
You're something else. You are people that hate blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You know what I'm saying? In essence, man, that's really heavy because that's spiritual as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way that you are following Christ when you worship some homosexual Italian, you know what I'm saying, who they put up as Jesus, you know what I'm saying, or as the Messiah, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Christ is telling them, like, you know what I'm saying, like, can you deal with what I'm dealing with? Can you come and serve the Most High? Can you serve the Most High even until your death? Give your own life for these laws, statutes, and commandments, for the life and the preservation of this nation. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't do that, brother, you can't sit at my right hand. You can't sit at my left. You know what I'm saying? Like, these brothers right here, they about the same thing I'm about. You know what I'm saying? The brothers at my right and my left, they about the same things I'm about. Otherwise, they couldn't do it. They couldn't be up here. We got a sign so that if you ain't an officer in the I.S.U.P.K, bro, don't even think about it. Don't even try it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't drink from this cup. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Yahawashi is talking about. Was there any more I'm missing on the definition?
Not really, sir.
Okay. So if I could, that part where it says that Yahawashi's baptism is different, it differed. Can I get the rest of that sentence?
Baptism,
yeah, I know right where it was. I can point right to it. Right. No, I can't. There it goes.
Okay, no, that's what I was.
Sorry, before Luke, where it says Luke 3:16.
Washing.
Oh, he said it's down here.
That's where I left. That's where I left off.
It's around there. It definitely is around there.
Okay. Okay, I got it right here. I'll just read it again. Baptism, the word baptism in Jewish uses first appeared in the Mosaic law of purification, where it means washing or cleaning. Jews' baptism.
Stop. Hold it right there. Please keep using, you know what I mean? It shows up in the law. In the Mosaic law, they call it the Mosaic law, where it just means washing or cleaning. That's what baptism literally means. Washing of pots and cups and all of that. It's washing. It's all it is. So now John comes along thousands of years later and he's washing niggas. He is literally washing niggas in the Jordan symbolically. All right. So that's what it is. Like, the baptism literally means just washing. Keep going. Come.
Jews baptized proselytes John's baptism was connected with repentance so that the Jews might be spiritually prepared to recognize and receive the Messiah.
The Messiah. So John was basically preparing the way, the same way it says it in the scripture that, behold, I send one before you to basically prepare the way. I'm going to mess it up. So I ain't even going to try to, quote it. But basically John's whole mission was to prepare the way for Yahawashi, our King. You know what I'm saying? To get everybody ready. Like, if you understand it, Moses' law, we broke. We messed it all the way up, all the way to the point where the Romans were ruling over us in John's time. In John's time, Romans ruled Jerusalem. They ruled Israel, right? So now we crying and begging the Lord, like, yo, please, the hell is these damn heathens on top of us? This, that, and the third. Listen, this is why, that's what John preaching. And this is why it's happening. Because Moses told y'all, when you do this and you do that, and you do the third, the Lord is going to put you in slavery under these other people. And so now, even though Yahawashi hadn't come yet, John was preparing them for him to come. Like, listen, we got a Messiah coming. Mm-hmm. We have a Savior that's going to save us out of this, even though we don't damn deserve it. So you, not deserving mercy, you can get it. So come on over here, rock with me, and we're going to symbolically get cleaned up. We're going to clean up all of that Christianity we was doing, or, in that case, whatever they was doing, worshiping Baal or whatever the case was. You know what I'm saying? We're going to stop doing this and that and the third. And it was symbolically like, without Yahawashi even being there, they still had the priests, those hypocrites, those Pharisees and Sadducees that would come and murder you and stone you to death, even though they was doing the same thing that they were stoning you for. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you can come and separate from all of that, which wasn't helping us, and change your life for you. You know what I'm saying? In your own mind. You know what I'm saying? You don't need no Levite no more. So this was the symbolic gesture that was going on by getting washed or dunked or reborn in that water.
John's baptism was connected with the repentance so the Jews might be spiritually prepared to recognize and receive the Messiah, and it differed from the baptism of Yahawashi.
And it differed from the baptism. Yahawashi baptized too. But his was different than John's. John's was a symbol and getting brothers and sisters ready for him to come. Mm-hmm. So now he's here. So guess what? Nobody needs to get dunked. Ain't nobody in I.S.U.P.K. been dunked in here. If you got dunked, you got dunked in the Johnite, Christian church. That's where you was dunked at. There's no dunking in here. You know what I mean? We follow our King Yahawashi. We are the real followers of Christ. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we don't do what John did. We don't follow John. We follow Yahawashi. John was good until Yahawashi came. Right. Then when Yahawashi came, he superseded him. So it differed from the baptism of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
Christians' baptism symbolizes union with Christ,
which is ridiculous. It's goddamn redundant. Christians' baptism is the same thing that John was doing. Christians' baptism is not what Yahawashi did. You ain't never seen Yahawashi dunk nobody. Well, you ain't seen him do nothing, but right. You ain't never heard of Yahawashi dunking a soul. I think the disciples did it one time, once or twice. Yahawashi ain't never dunked nobody, though. John's baptism differed from Yahawashi, but the Christians still are dunking people in water. Any church that gets built, they gotta have a pool. Damn near. They gotta have a pool. I used to love going in there, you know what I'm saying? After church, you would just run up, you know what I'm saying? And dang, this is what a pool looked like when it ain't. And it was just a little 12 by whatever. Wasn't that big, but you go up in there, yeah.
No, I was gonna say just fit one person in there at a time.
No, I can fit three. Niggas know, see, he ain't no crazy. No, he fit three good. Okay, fit three real good. Real good. Fat behind pastors up in there dunking you.
Oh, okay.
In the water. It'll be two of them.
Wow.
Two of them. Yeah, you number three because your ass getting dunked. and they hold you down too damn long.
Wow.
Nah, you reborn. Oh, damn, it died.
That I almost died. I just died. I was reborn. I was resuscitated just now. It's crazy. But yeah. Come on.
It's like you said, if I could, it's just so heavy because it's crazy. I was just I had wrote this blog, you know, on the website, the UPK website, about brainwash. And like basically breaking it down in a blog, what it really means. And so I was using like these scriptures to break it down. Like you gotta be cleansed. You gotta wash your mind from the filth that you was taught. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just so heavy because even exactly what you're saying is exactly what was put in the blog. And you can go and read it on UPKFL.
I appreciate it. Shameless plug. Oh my God.
That's it. Oh, yeah, I got the pieces.
Please.
Okay, we done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. You
Are you sure you done? Wait a second.
Okay.
You keep saying you done, and I was trying to get past the part about this different. So did we get past that?
Christians' baptism symbolizes union with Christ, remission of sin, identification with Christ in his death to sin, and resurrection to new life.
And that's all it is, man. Like it is that symbolizing. We're not really dying. You killing the old man, as it says even in the New Testament, is not you killing yourself. It's you putting away those things that you did before. It's a fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Like dealing with the things we got to deal with in this place, in this captivity, in this condition that we're in. It's rough. And you can't do it if you still stuck on some of the things that you dealt with before. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the things that bothered you before, some of the things that you thought was right before, but now you serving the Most High. You ain't serving some white man, you know what I'm saying, who was a homosexual or some child molested in that Christian church. You serving the true and living power of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? So like it's totally different. It's just that Christ's baptism is not about dunking in water. His baptism is about you resurrecting, about you being regenerated, about you being born again and being something new. And the only way you can do that is if you change your mind, you change your ways, you change your, who you deal with. You know what I'm saying? You change who you marry, you change all of these things. If you don't do that, ain't no amount of dunking in water that's going to save you at all. Right. You know what I'm saying? Christ's baptism is learning what the Most High says to do. It's following the law, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Not somebody's doctrine, not somebody's, feeling. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can, as soon as a girl hit 12 years old, we're going to take that. Somebody put the video up, the old video. I think I saved it on my junk, man. I pray y'all saved it. I think I sent it to y'all in the chat, didn't I? Thought I did. Anyway. It ain't that. Right. It ain't that. It ain't what you talking about, bro. You gotta change that. You was a child molester in the world, but don't try to bring that into you change, getting cleaned up and getting washed and baptized. Now you want to bring that in, bro. You gotta be reborn. You gotta die and come back again. You know what I'm saying? That's real baptism. It's not dunking in water. It's your mind. It's the renewing of your mind. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into it today. That's going to be my topic. It's so heavy that somehow we got here. I don't even know what we're talking about to get here. Come on now. What you got?
Well, I got 3 different precepts. However you want to deal with it. I got Exodus where it talks about how they will wash themselves.
Okay. So we're doing the what baptism means.
Because when we was reading the definition, you told me to go to the Mosaic Law and stuff like that. So
just give me the best one you think of what it's talking about with washing, if you would.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do this real quick.
Yeah. I just wanted to make the point that baptism is literally washing. It's not some thing that you have to do to make yourself holy. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to go and get dunked in water, because that's what we learned in the Christian church or in the Catholic Church. He never got baptized. Right. Oh, he's going to hell. Right. You know what I'm saying? Which is technically true, but it's not the dunking in the water baptized. That's why Christ said, can you drink the cup that I'm drinking from, or can you be baptized with the baptism that I'm talking about? I ain't talking about getting dunked in water. I'm talking about, can you change your life? You know what I'm saying? So if you can get me something where it's just giving us the, you know, the basic of what washing or baptism is.
All right. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 30, verse 19. For Aaron and his sons shall wash their hands and their feet thereat. When they go into the tabernacle of the congregation, they shall wash with water, that they die not. Or when they come near to the altar to minister, to burn offering made by fire.
And they gonna wash their hands that what?
That they die not.
That you don't die. So why would you die for not washing your hands? Am I eating some poison on my hands? Why would I die? Because I didn't wash my hands. Nobody?
It's like because the Lord wanted you to be clean.
Because you might have like, you know, something on your hands that, you know, you touching people, you touching.
Because he said so. You broke the law. He said to do it. Go wash your hands so I don't kill you. That's it. It's the punishment. It's not that you so goddamn clean. The scripture says that you can eat poison and live. Right. You can drink poison and live. If the Lord wants you to, if you're doing what he say do. It's not I'm not washing my hands because it's not that. And that's what people don't understand. Like, you're not getting clean by getting dunked in water. Your hands ain't clean because you just washed them.
Right.
Your hands is clean because you following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's why my goddamn hands is clean. I eat anything. Is this lawful? Nigga, my hand, you wash your hands all damn day and go eat some pork, nigga. Niggas wash their hands for that and say their grace and everything. For they eat that good pork chop dinner and got all the gout and all the high blood pressure in the world. Die. It's like that.
You think you gonna cut a piece of grandma's ham without washing your hands?
Meanwhile, grandmama dead. Meanwhile, what's the Big Mama? What's her name? Is that Big Mama on Soul Food? Had to get her damn leg cut off, I think. All that good ham and all right.
That's lucky.
Hands is clean though.
But man, that's ironic. While she was carving that pig leg.
Right on up. I haven't seen it since the early 2000s. I ain't gonna lie. But I still remember it to this day. Like, it was messed up because she just loved. That's how I used to think. But you know what? Like how it's not about washing your hands. Like what the Most High is telling the Levites is that you're gonna do what the hell I tell you to do. Do it like this, or I'm gonna kill you. Right? Go wash your hands. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, what makes the difference between if you lay with your wife, which is not unlawful, but you're unclean? You're unclean if you lay with your wife until the sun go down. Right. But now you can't do the work of the Lord, because He says so. Right. But there's nothing wrong. There's no sin in me being with my wife. Right. The only uncleanness that I have, even once I wash, I go take a shower. As soon as I get done, fresh and clean, zestfully. You know what I'm saying? Clean. You ain't clean to the Lord. Right. Don't come in here with that. Right. Because He said so. That's all. I gotta wait here for 5, 4, 3, 2, clean. Right. When the sun set, you don't understand. It's not that I had to it's not about I might touch somebody with this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that goes. It's like the extra with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been that. Could have been, but more importantly, that's it. That's all you need to understand. If you understand that, you'll avoid a whole lot of things. You'll avoid a whole bunch of mess. All right? Where was we at?
In the verse 20. They shall wash with water that they die not, or when they come near to the altar to minister, to burn offering made by fire to the Lord. So they shall wash their hands and their feet, that they die not.
And their feet. Who you touching with your feet?
Right.
Okay. Any more?
and it shall be a statute forever to them, even to him and to his seed throughout their generations.
That was what we were supposed to do, man. And we could have kept the kingdom.
Right.
We could have kept doing it right, how the Lord said it. Niggas took it light. So, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this back to, I thought it would say something about baptism. This is just saying washing.
Well, yeah, this just talks about washing.
No problem. So there was nothing to say baptism.
In John.
No, in the Old Testament.
No, even in Leviticus, it just talks about washing your clothes.
Okay, well, there's baptism. So, that being said, do you have anything? What's on your mind? I went deep on that.
No, I mean, I don't go deep.
Please,
go to
where
Acts.
you want?
It's the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 5. For John truly baptized with water, but ye shall be baptized with the Holy Spirit not many days hence. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring that up because you like what we just read, like it differed from Christ's baptism.
Yeah, like I said, that's exactly what I'm going into. You know what I'm saying? I know, spoiler alert, it's cool, no problem. You're a priest, I say, you know what I'm saying? You already gonna go to that, and that was the whole point. Like, I don't even know how we ended up here, but absolutely right. Like how the officer is saying, like, you know, it's definitely different than what John's baptism was, man. And a lot of people think, you know, still today, like, I guarantee this weekend. Wait, what week is this?
This is
this the fourth Sunday, ain't it?
Yes.
I bet somebody getting baptized.
They do it on the fourth Sunday?
That's what I remember.
Okay.
What about you? Fourth or first?
I stayed away from the baptism thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I remember it was either the fourth Sunday or the first Sunday. I can't remember. But that was when niggas was getting baptized. You know what I'm saying? And I'm bringing it up today because, you know, deal with different things on a daily basis. But yeah, they think that you getting dunked in water is what, you know, is going to, you know, bring the Holy Spirit onto you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, again, that symbolism with the baptism, when you read about John's baptism, we're going to get it. We're going to definitely get it. Let me make sure I ain't got no questions. But they think, like, you know how when YAHANNA got baptized, you know YAHANNA got baptized.
Right. Come.
We're going to read about it. You know what I'm saying? If I can get that queued up, But we're going to read about it. YAHANNA got baptized, right? And it was, you know, the Holy Spirit descending like a dove on him. You didn't get baptized after that?
No.
Damn.
I got Christian when I was like a baby.
Okay, ain't that, do they do the water thing too?
Water.
Oh, that was nigga Christian. Yeah, Catholic Christian, you get that water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga Christian, I remember that. We just dedicate you to the Lord.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, like you Simba or something. Circle of life.
Man. Yeah, no, I got baptized, and I do remember getting baptized. I remember I was about 8 years old, 8 or 9. I'll never forget it. I got a Bible that day. That was my first Bible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, got my first Bible that day. And I'll never forget it because even for me to go and get baptized, you know, you're sitting in church and you feel something.
Right.
You feel the Holy Ghost.
Right.
Some movement. Something. What was that? What the hell was that? It was probably gas. But something moved me just then. No, the real stuff though. Okay, so you in church and you know you singing the songs and everything is going good, everything going on. And I remember that day, me and my little cousin, I was like, I'm going up. Because every Sunday after church, they'd be like, who wants to give their life to Jesus?
That's pressure.
Pressure, huh? It's rough.
All the time.
Especially for a little kid. They got a little sense. I had a little sense.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself. But anyway. I said, you know what? Today's the day I'm going up. And I went up there. My little cousin, she came after me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't call her name because that's my dog. She remember because I remember I'm old as dirt right now. And I remember when I was 8 years old and I decided to go up there and like, yo, I'm gonna give my life to Jesus. Dang, this is the day. and the church go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like these little kids. That's, you know what I'm saying? But even from then, I just wanted to be right. I want to serve the Lord, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, sound good to me. So I go up there. We get, it's a couple weeks later, we get baptized. And I remember getting baptized. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like being scared to go to the water. I remember walking in the water. They got a song. Walking in the water.
Wade in the
Okay,
water.
no. It's another one to say, walked in the water. The water was cold. It chilled my body, but it didn't chill my soul. Something like that. Anyway, bars. Walked in the water. It was cold. I was nervous. You know what I'm saying? It's in front of everybody. And they dunked me in the water. Too damn long. And you come back up like, thank you, Lord Jesus. No, this motherfucker didn't kill me.
Exactly.
I'm so thankful. Right now unto the Lord. Hallelujah. They did not kill me because they held me down there too damn long.
Yeah.
But
They shoot it all off.
when I got up though, I did feel like, you know what, I'm a different person now. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna go out here and you know how them Christians come and talk to you and all that. That's that. It's that high you get because you in your mind, even then, even in the Christian church, in your mind, at 8 years old, you decide, you know what? I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna be like this here. You did it. I did it at 8. So you know what? Yeah, I got my Bible. I'm reading my Bible. My mom had that Bible. I think she probably still got my Bible. I think she still got my Bible. And it's so funny because that's why I think it was the 4th Sunday. It was like the first Sunday in the month. And then it was me and my little cousin. She probably like 4 years younger than me. She was little. I was 8. She was like 5. She was like the little one. And then after that, it was like all the cousins. My grandma had 10 kids and like 35 grandkids. It was like all of us that got baptized when it came to the 4th Sunday. For me stepping up and being like this here, and me and little mama, and then it was all of us that Sunday when it actually did happen, and we was all in it. We all had our Bibles. We was toughing in it. But what people don't understand is that so-called spirit or that feeling that you got is not the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Like you did not get washed. I was still eating pork. All the things that's contained in that Bible that they gave me, I wasn't doing that. It was a good feeling. Right. It was a wonderful feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like, you know what I'm saying? I'm different now. You know what I'm saying? But it was based off of a religion. It was based off of a doctrine that was against the Most High. And that's why we have to be careful. That's why we say at every class that the I.S.U.P.K is not affiliated with any other so-called Hebrew Israelite group, nothing like that, for that reason. Because you get good feelings from everything. You get good feelings from laying down with somebody. You get good feelings from, accomplishing a goal that you know what I'm saying? You get good feelings. The same feeling that I got in a Christian church. It ain't no different. That shit ain't special. It's a good feeling. You ain't got, what do they call it? Serotonin, not serotonin. Endorphins. All of that. It's just stuff that happens in you, make you feel good. It gets released, and you're like, God damn, I did something. And nobody thought I did something. That's all. Please don't get caught up. You know what I'm saying? Please.
I was gonna say that same feeling. I got that feeling too. It wasn't like after no baptism or whatever, but it was just seeing like it was this kid with Down syndrome or whatever, and I guess like he got caught up in the whole atmosphere of what was going on in church, and I kind of looked at him and I'm like, damn, like, this nigga can get it. I'm like, and it kind of like made me feel the type of way. I'm like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it made me think that God was moving in this church, you know what I'm saying, type thing. And then, what pulled me all the way out, right, like literally immediately after that, is they like one of them seeing me kind of tear up or whatever because of it. And they pulled me to the side and started doing a hummus. I'm like, you messing up my vibe. Yeah, you ruined. I was almost there. I was there. I could have. That's not. I'd have gave you the goods. Come on. They gave all my money. Yeah,
this ain't. Because
It was so crazy because like the same thing, like how I said that it differs from Christ's baptism. You know what I mean? Like that's the Christian church still to this day. They're still doing that thing where, you know, it's not really real. It's just a symbol. It just looks like that. It just looks good. You know what I'm saying? You as an 8-year-old kid, you're gonna think like that. I'm gonna be special to the Lord. I'm gonna serve the Lord. Nigga, it's really not you not serving the Lord at all. Not a bit, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? Like the real baptism we're gonna teach y'all about tonight. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah just brought out the scripture about John's baptism being different. Like it's not about water. The water is not going to make you holy. You owning a Bible, or you going to church every Sunday, or you helping a little old lady cross the street, nothing like that is what is required to serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Christ's baptism was about. Everything that Christ taught was about serving the Most High. You know, like I grew up in the Christian church. You know, it was in certain Christian church, a woman can't wear no pants. Mm-hmm. Woman can't wear no makeup. But they celebrating Halloween though. Right. They celebrating Christmas. There's no law against a woman wearing pants. Right. No law against a woman wearing makeup. Right. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, you know, now you learn, you know, you come into the truth, you learn how to serve the Most High, and that's the baptism of YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? With the brother read. You still got that scripture held? I'm just gonna make sure I ain't got no questions real quick. Nishar, that one you had about Christ's baptism being can you drink from the cup? I want to finish that off. I just want to make sure I ain't got no questions. Big up to everybody in here too. You know, the usual suspects, my Ace Boom Coombs. I can't wait to see y'all this weekend, Lord allow. Chad Zimmerman out of Tampa. How about Shani Al Shabrak, a Thought Warrior? Princess Raiha out of Tampa. Duval. She in Jayville. Damn right, man. The rib of Trooper Shaya. Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shemar Thubba Shem Yahweh Shai. Just art and paint. Shalom. Most High in Christ, sis. Shayara, sister out of Panama City. Shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom. Yahweh Shemar Thubba Shem Yahweh Shai. Who we got? Isaiah out of Pensacola. You know where he at. We got here. Oh yeah, the big man, Mots. Mod Mots. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, the brother gonna have bodies out here, man. Gonna be a mighty man, Lord allow. B Monroe, rib of Max. Oh, okay. Most High in Christ. What's going on, B? Fred Film. What's going on? Oh man, that's true. I ain't gonna say it. Man, I ain't gonna say that no more. Goddamn, you might want to change your handle. Trooper Kawash out here out of Dade County, down at the bottom. Gabar Ayab, my man, you know what I'm saying, 100 grand out of Tampa, Florida. Big up to you. Who else we got? Trooper Masha out of where he at? Fort Myers. What's going on, mighty man? Trooper Kanak out of Orlando, Kissimmee area. You know what I'm saying? Don't go check on my man. But yeah, man, good to see y'all in the building, man. Can't wait to see y'all actually in the building this weekend. Feast of Memorial, the blowing of the trumpets coming up this weekend, Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come down anytime y'all want, man. We gotta get, you know what I'm saying? We gotta get this thing tightened up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have y'all in the building. Make sure y'all on time. The class is gonna start around 6:30. So plan to be here before that if you can. What else? That's about all I need. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. So who else we got? Young man. The Most High says we are not to deal with witchcraft. In Tobit 6:6, the angel Azarias told the young man to burn the heart, liver, and gall of the fish. Is this a form of witchcraft? No, it's not. Okay. With that, this is an angel of the Most High, right? So, try to think of a precept where we would do certain things. You can go to Leviticus. Leviticus is always a good place to go. There were certain things that we did, right? It's not magical. It's not witchcraft, which, you know, it can seem like because of how people do it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, our people are not in rulership. We ain't following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. We ain't following the angels of the Lord. We're doing things that, you know, we heard in the story or seen on a movie or whatever the hell the case may be. But him doing that, again, it's just like kind of like the washing of the hands. It's not magic. It's not that you're automatically clean because you washed your hands, right? Like, it's just you're doing what the Most High wants. He's okay. Give me an Ezekiel, one of y'all. Give me an Ezekiel when the Lord tells Ezekiel to. Okay, those are no, maybe not Ezekiel. Salakia. I want something where something happens. Oh, just give me Yahawashi, Pool of Gethsemane. I'll just say it. Gethsemane, whatever it is. I don't know how to say it. The Pool of Gethsemane or Jerome Caron. I don't know why it's a G in my head. Okay, so basically, Yahawashi spit on the ground.
It's not Bethesda.
No. Yahawashi spit on the ground, made clay, put it on the cat's eyes. Is that witchcraft? Yeah, the cat was blind.
Right.
Is that witchcraft? Was it magic? It's not. You know what I'm saying? So, long of the story, no, it wasn't witchcraft. This was an angel. And basically how you can understand it is the Most High gives you certain instances in your life to prove whether you trust him or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you're going to be obedient or not, whether you're going to do what he says to do or not. When you think putting the blood on the doorpost and the sides of the door is what saved Israel? Is that what you think? You think that the blood on the door from some sheep is what saved Israel? Here's a news flash for you. The blood didn't save Israel. Yahweh saved Israel. That's what happened. You did what the hell he told you to do, and so you didn't die. It's as simple as I can make it. It's the same thing. Same thing with this brother. In Tobit, this brother was going to die if he laid with this woman. She killed 7 men before him on the night that they laid down together. You are going to, if you serve the Most High, you don't got to worry about that. All the demons that she's dealing with, this is not going to affect you if you serve the Most High. And you believe in that. You believe in, okay, you said gall of the fish. And what else? Whatever else, kind of the one kind. The Lord don't need the gall of a fish to save you. It's not that. It's not witchcraft. He's just seeing if you're going to listen. You're going to do what the hell he tell you to do. And I pray that every brother and sister under the sound of my voice, I hope that you understand that. You know what I'm saying? I remember Commander YAHANNA said it one time, like, you think it's pork that kills you? Mm-hmm. It's not pork that's killing you. It's like the Lord killing you. Because he's trying to see if you're going to listen. Pork is delicious. I say it all the time. I say it for that reason. I say it for that reason. Because there's nothing, everybody else ain't getting what we get from eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. Nobody else gets it like we get it. The Lord is trying to see if you're going to follow him. And if you fail it, you deserve all the gout and all the high blood pressure and cancer and AIDS and monkeypox and COVID that you can get your goddamn hands on, man. Because you don't love the Most High. And you don't, you know what I'm saying? You don't appreciate what your forefathers did in serving him and trying to make a better life for you. So go ahead and get it.
The book of John, chapter 5, verse 2. Now there is at Jerusalem by the sheep market, a pool, which is called in the Hebrew tongue Bethesda, having 5 porches. In these lay a great multitude of impotent folk, of blind, halt, withered.
Right, so it had a whole bunch of impotent folk. Who knows what that means?
Impotent, like lacking, crippled.
Close. Potent.
Yeah, not to their full power.
Take that. So not strong.
Right. Okay.
Not what is it? Powerful. Potent. Literally, I believe means power.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally, I think it's literally what it means. They ain't got no power, no strength, no nothing. That's impotent. You know what I'm saying? So this was a whole bunch of people that were crippled, like bro said, handicapped. They don't have their full power. They don't have their full strength. Okay? Keep going.
Come. Of blind, halt, withered, waiting for the moving of the water. For an angel went down at a certain season into the pool and troubled the water. Whosoever then first, after the troubling of the water, stepped in, was made whole of whatsoever disease he had. And a certain man was there, which had an infirmity 38 years. Infirmity. When Yahushua saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole? The impotent man answered him, Sir, I have no man.
And understand this, you understand this when it says, if thou would. We read it earlier and he just read it again. He said that Yahushua asked him, what about would? Would thou be made whole? Would in the Old English, W-O-U-L-D, this means want. You know what I'm saying? It's like a will. What you leave your last will and testament, or what you will or what you would do is what you want in the Old English. So Christ is like, do you want to be made whole? Do you want this? Would you? What does it say?
It says, now a long time when Yahushua saw him lie and knew that he had been now a long time in that case, he said unto him, Wilt thou be made whole?
Wilt thou? So is it your will? Do you want this? You know what I'm saying? Or would you? It'd be the same thing. When you see would or will, it's just saying, is that what you want? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be made whole? You want me to heal you? Go ahead.
Verse 7. The impotent man answered him.
Impotent.
Yeah,
that's how they say it. I know it's potent, but that's how they say it. I want to make sure. You know what I'm saying?
The impotent man.
Impotent. Nigga strong. No strength at all for you. You know what I'm saying? Potent on your body. Yeah, the impotent man, somebody.
Answered him, Sir, I have no man when the water is troubled to put me into the pool.
Like, I don't have brotherhood. I don't have nobody that's going to help me. Like, I've been trying to get up in there. Everybody beats me too because I don't have nobody to help me. So I've been trying. I've been sitting here. I've been wanting. I've been praying. I've been whatever. I can't get right. Keep going.
But while I am coming, another steppeth down before me. Yahushua said unto him, Rise, take up thy bed and walk.
Right. It's not the water, brother. Like, the water is not what's making you whole. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your belief. It's your faith. It's your wanting to serve and wanting to follow the Most High. And just think of it like this. If the Most High said, yo, whoever make it to the end of the block first, I'm gonna give him whatever it is he wants. It's not making it to the block that gives you that. It's because the Lord is going to give it to you. There's so many people when you read about Yahushua that's like, I know I ain't worthy. I know I ain't this, but you can do it if you want to. I know you can ask the Father. You can do this, that, and the third, because it's of the Most High that we have understanding, wisdom, health, healing, whatever the hell it is. We get it from the Most High, and we know that precept.
Whatever you ask of the Father, ask in my name. You take it.
Please in Isaiah. That help you out? I believe it's in Isaiah. I'm pretty sure it's in Isaiah. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. You know what I'm saying? All of these things belong unto the Most High. There's nobody that can do it. There's nothing, there's no magic potion, there's nothing that you can do. You can't, there ain't no fish and no gall and no, what do you think voodoo is? That's witchcraft, because it ain't got nothing to do with the Most High. This cat, Tobit, was following an angel of the Lord, a man that told him to go and do something. Another precept I'll give you real quick. I think it's Elijah or Elisha. And the woman is about to die. She said, I got enough food for me and my son, and we was going to eat that and then die. And he said, if you do what I'm telling you to do, you're going to live. It's not, the food is not what's going to sustain your life. It's you following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man. You getting dunked in water is not what's going to save your life. It's you following the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. That's it. There's nothing else to it. It's that simple. People, Christians, don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who are carnal, they don't understand that. If you're spiritual, you can get this. All I got to do is follow the Most High. All I got to do is care about the Lord. I ain't got to care about nothing else. Nothing. Caring about the Most High makes you have brotherhood. You understand that? I ain't got to care about niggas. I can hate niggas. I can hate niggas. If I love the Lord, I'm going to love niggas. It's the only way. Like I'm telling you, it's that simple, and nobody gets it. Like, it's that simple. What are we on right now?
You want to, when the woman gave the priest her food?
Oh, Elisha, Elijah. I believe it's like the
First Kings.
Yep. Was you holding something? Was you reading? Was you done reading?
I can't even tell. Was this supposed to be when he healed the blind man?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, finish that. Said he didn't have no man take him in, so he always miss out.
Verse 11. He answered them, no, it's like verse. Okay, verse 8. Yahushua said unto him, rise, take up thy bed and walk. And immediately the man was made whole and took up his bed and walked. And on the same day was the Sabbath.
Okay, this ain't it.
Right. So that's cool. You want I think you want the book of John.
I told him, he said the Bethesda. I said that wasn't it. It's Gethsemane. He make the clay.
Right. John 9.
That's what I looked up, and then it said Bethesda. Kept saying Bethesda.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. I don't know why Gethsemane is something with a G.
Yeah, good. I looked up. Hold on, let me see how you say that.
Yeah, that's what I said too. Like, it's spelled funny, but I think how you say it is Gethsemane. I think that's how you say it. That's the one, or the pool of Siloam. Siloam, S-I-L. That's the other one that's coming to my head. Anyway, this cat, he made it. He made the clay, and basically, like, the point of what I'm saying, you ain't even got to get it. What I'm saying, you can get it so they can have it, but you ain't got to read it. The point of what I'm saying is, it's not the clay. It wasn't no magic clay. There wasn't no sorcery in the spirit of Christ that made it like that. It's the fact that this man listened to a man of the Lord, which is why I wanted you to get anything about Elisha or Elijah. It's just you listening to a man of the Lord. That's really all it really comes down to. You got it? Yeah. Tell me, yeah. Give him a little couple seconds.
Book of John, chapter 9.
Verse 9?
Come.
That's what
chapter 9.
Yeah, the verse 9. That's him? Born from his birth?
Come.
That's the one he said? Okay. Well, then cool. I was thinking about that. I wasn't going to say it because I didn't think that was him. Okay. All right. No sweat. Damn.
So I can start at 1 if you need to.
No, just give me I know, because I was gonna say that, and I like, no, just give me where, because I want to get that the part about the clay, and then I want to get a list. I just want to pair them two up.
All right, so verse 6, the book of John, chapter 9, verse 6. When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle.
Right. How shall, you know what I'm saying? This brother was blind from his birth. Right? The disciples is asking Christ, like, why is he born blind? Did he do something wrong? Nah, he didn't do nothing wrong, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, Christ wouldn't, you know what I mean? Anyway, end of the day, Christ, this is his remedy. He decides to spit on the ground. The brother wants to be healed. He decides to spit on the ground. He could have did anything he wanted to. He could have just asked the Lord, it would have been cool. But you got to understand how Christians move. They need a sign. They need some. Give me some holy water. Let me get a rabbit's foot. Can I get? Because this is let me know that this is real. A holy paper towel. Because our faith is small. If I sit here and I tell you, "Oh, you good," it won't do nothing for a Christian who's so messed up in the head, so indoctrinated into whatever the hell else it is. They need that. And because I'm your brother and I love you that much, I want you to get this. All I need you to do is goddamn listen to what I'm telling you. But they need something to do it. So they need some magic. So no problem. Oh, man. Like, whoa. Good, right? No, I got to do this. I got to do this for you. Wow. Got to do this right now. Now, you really want to be healed, nigga? Take this spit, rub it on your eyes. Now go ahead and read it. Go ahead and read it. Somebody.
The book of John, chapter 9, verse 6. When he had thus spoken, he spat on the ground and made clay of the spittle.
Clay.
And he anointed the eyes.
That was some mucus. And that was what made clay. It wasn't clay in the ground. Right. That was a lot of that was all that. No, I'm just playing. I don't know. Just saying made clay, but yeah, made something that was malleable or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just sand or whatever. Okay, go ahead.
And he anointed the eyes of the blind man with the clay.
So I got this spitting dirt for you. Spitting dirt. What lab they make that in? Where they make a pill made of spitting dirt? Where that one at? You inject that up in your bones, in your bloodstream. Spit. Okay, y'all ain't getting it because to me this is goddamn spitting dirt. Spitting dirt. Who puts dirt on their eyes? Period. Right. Let me get some of this dirt here. Add a little bit of mucus on top of that. Come here. Get a little closer. Put that on your eye. You want to see, don't you? Well, this brother, of course, you know what I'm saying? He had the faith to do it. Like, nigga, I'll try anything. But man, tired of being blind. So he spit on the ground, made some clay out of dirt.
And said unto him, go wash in the pool of SHALAM.
I told you. Okay, so here's the thing. What happened right here? What do you see right here? Does anybody see right here? What happened?
He's testing his faith. He's like,
how is he testing it?
He's giving him like the worst option. Like basically, he's saying, like, Christ is showing this man, like, you got to be willing to, you got to be ready to have the worst happen to you.
Well, not showing him though. He's not showing him. He's already ready. Like I said, he's willing to try anything at this point. Right. He's showing me that. Right. He's showing us that. Like, maybe, okay, a man of the Lord tell you something. These people already, like the woman that I'm telling you about to read, got nothing to lose. She about to die. What she got to lose? You should be able to look at this and what happened. So, but what is he telling? Like, what is he telling him is what I'm saying. Like, as far as like, or not what he's telling him. That's the wrong way to say it. So you can get it. what's happening right now? He spit on the ground. He made clay, rubbed it on his eyes, and he said,
It sounds like he's testing the faith of his disciples.
No, I'm talking about with the brother that's blind. Okay. Like, okay, he rubbed dirt and spit on his eyes, and now what's he doing after that?
He's telling him to go clean, like giving him.
Right, that's what I was really on. But okay, so basically, he's giving him the order. He's giving him an order. Are you going to follow what I'm telling you to do? Right. I mean, you think the sand and the spit on was enough? Right. No, nigga, you have to go do what I told you to do. Period. That's the thing with anybody that comes to serve the Most High. That's what you're going to have to understand. It ain't the dirt and the spit. It's following the orders. It's following what the Most High did. This man that the Most High put, you better follow him. Whatever the hell he say. We're going to read it. Is there any more on that?
Yeah. Go wash in the pool of Siloam.
Go what?
Wash in the pool of Siloam.
Go baptize your eyes in the pool of Siloam. Right? That's the order. It's not magic. This is not the cure. Somebody else try it. You go spit on the ground and take some dirt and rub it on somebody's eyes and tell them to go wash their eyes. It's not going to work because that's not the remedy. The remedy was that you listened to a man of the Lord and the Lord had mercy on you, and he did it. That's what you got to understand about the truth. I know you think it's something magic and something, you've seen out a fairy tale or a movie. It's really simple. Follow orders. Keep the law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High set down for us, man. And if you did something wrong, even in this brother's case, he didn't even do nothing wrong. What Yahweh was saying, he didn't even do nothing wrong, but he still had an humble spirit, and he still recognized real. He still recognized the man of the Lord, and I don't give a damn. At this point, I would do anything. If you got that, if you got all of those things about you, you can get salvation, man. You can get saved from whatever ailment you got, whatever depression or whatever mental illness you have, whatever physical. I believe that it can be done. You know what I'm saying? It was done with dirt and spit. Simply because a man decided to follow the orders of the man of the Lord. That's it. Keep going.
Come on. Go wash in the pool of Siloam, which is by interpretation sent. He went his way, therefore, and washed, and came seeing. He went and did what Yahweh told him and came back with sight. Go ahead. And the neighbors, therefore, and they which before had seen him that he was blind, said, Is not this he that sat and begged? Some said, This is he. Others said, He is like him. But he said, I am he.
Right. Like others couldn't believe it. Some said it was him. They believed it. Others was like, no, this can't be him. Somebody just looked like him. So, end of the day, man, it ain't no, witchcraft that Yahweh did on this cat. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that. It's not no magic that you can go and re-perform and do it yourself. This ain't witchcraft. This is the mercy and the power of the Creator, our King, our power, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And the only way you're going to get him on your side is by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, and by you following the men of the Lord. If you want this type stuff to happen, you're going to have to listen to a man. This is all I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you follow the law, statutes, and commandments. You want this to happen? When a man comes along, like when the brother read it about baptism, what John's purpose was to set it up so that brothers and sisters could recognize the Messiah. They would have never known it. They would have known, ain't nobody listening to you. You know what I'm saying? Like his job was so that they could recognize him when they seen him. Like, people don't recognize the men of the I.S.U.P.K, which is why we said we're not affiliated. Hopefully it don't get too bad for the brothers and sisters. But it's going to get bad enough where you're going to be like, okay, yeah, this is stupid. I shouldn't have been listening to these purple niggas. Shouldn't have been doing this. I shouldn't have been doing that. You're going to recognize who the men of the Lord are. And that's the point. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I call I.U.C. John the Baptist. That's my new name for him. Prepare the way.
JTB.
You know what I'm saying? Prepare the way, man, so that, you know what I'm saying, the men of the Lord, man, those real followers of Yahweh Shai, of Mashiach, can come through. You know what I'm saying? Everybody will know where they need to go at. Okay, so we're going to get one more precept real quick for listening to the Most High. This is in 1 Kings?
1 Kings chapter 17. I'm going to start at verse 1, but then kind of drop down so we don't have to. 1 Kings chapter 17 and verse 1. And Elijah, the Tishabite, who was of the inhabitants of Gilead, said unto Ahab, as the Lord God is of as the most high power of Israel liveth, before whom I stand, there shall not be dew nor rain this year, but according to my word.
Listen, you better listen to the men of the Lord. Look, it ain't my words, but according to what I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you straight up, ain't gonna be no rain, ain't gonna be no dew. Y'all about to go through it. Nobody want to listen, of course. Keep going.
Come. 17, 1 Kings chapter 17, verse 7. And it came to pass after a while that the brook dried up, because there had been no rain in the land. And the word of the Most High came unto him, saying, Arise, get thee to Zarephath, which belongeth to Zidon, and dwell there. Behold, I have commanded a widow woman that there to sustain you. So he arose and went to Zarephath. And when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks.
Listen, the same way the men of the Lord listen to the Most High and they follow the Most High no matter who likes it and who don't goddamn like it. You better do it. You better learn to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, everybody, the Most High ain't talking to everybody. So now you got to listen to a nigga.
Right.
A spit. Right. A savage. That you don't have no respect for. Because he ain't got no money. He ain't got no job. He ain't got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't going to listen to you. Niggas not going to listen to you. And it's cool because it's to your own detriment. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord doesn't use, just the people that you want to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's not who he's using. A man that can get to the people that really mean something, that really give a damn about serving him and taking care of his people. So here you got, is this Elijah or Elisha?
Elijah.
This is Elijah. Oh man, come on. Elijah was the man. He did not die. This is Elijah. Elijah was the one whose wife died, right? No, that's Ezekiel.
Right.
Elijah did not even die. He didn't even die, but this cat served the Most High, and nobody wants to listen to him, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, no problem. Nobody listen to you. Everybody call you a fool. You might not have to die. You might not have to go through a drive-by or heart failure or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
The widow woman was there gathering of sticks, and he called to her and said, Fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel, that I may drink. And as she was going to fetch it, he called to her and said, Bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand.
Imagine this in 2022. You come to the city and you tell a sister like, yo, go grab me a little gallon of water, if you would. You know what I'm saying? I need a gallon of water. Not because you're rude, not because this, that, and the third. If you ain't flashing no money at her or something like that or whatever, who the hell is you talking to? She don't want to follow no orders from nobody. Not from the Most High, and least of all from your blood. Right. He went.
No, Lucky, sir. I seen this video. And it brings back what you're saying. Bring back to this video because some guy was sitting in his truck. It was like a pickup truck, and he called over the sister and asked, how much for your time? She told him $250, whatever. Right?
A prostitute?
Yeah. So he was like, and what you do for $250? She told him what he do. She's a prostitute. And he was like, listen, wash my truck and I'll give you $250. She was like, I ain't washing nothing. And walked off. It blew my mind because I'm like, the mission is to get money. But you getting money, all you gotta do is wash the car. She wanted to blow some
Wait a minute. That's what I'm about to say. Like, so wait a minute. So you rather put some unknown stranger rod?
Yeah, in your orifices.
Thank you. I was trying to figure it out. I was working my way through it. I was trying to say, geez, son, but that you can't do. You're not washing the car for $250. Niggas work at car washes.
Right. And don't make
for $4.50 an hour. She for $250 could just wash one and make more than what a brother that works at a car wash would make in 2 days. See that? That's what I'm saying. So that's what we know and that's what we understand. This is for sure, of course, what the Most High knows and what we're seeing and what we should know. You know what I'm saying? If you truly serve the Most High, if you love the Most High and you love your people, then shut your mouth and you listen to your husband, man. Your husband. The cat that you allowed to lay down with you. This ain't no cat that just came to the gate and told you, yo, go and pour me. This woman did. Read it one more time. I ain't gonna go too deep in this because this seems like it's pretty simple. Go ahead.
First Kings chapter 17 and verse 10. So he arose and went to Isupk, and when he came to the gate of the city, behold, the widow woman was there gathering of sticks. And he called to her and said, fetch me, I pray thee, a little water in a vessel that I may drink.
But she ain't got no husband. She gathering sticks for herself. She getting things for her and her son. And this cat come out of nowhere. Like, yo, go fetch me a little something to drink. Yo, go grab me something to drink. Go ahead.
Come. And as she was going to gather it, it's like to fetch it, he called to her and said, bring me, I pray thee, a morsel of bread in thine hand.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a real one right here. Like, she must be it. This must be who they was talking about. Let me make sure. Right. Let me test the, you know what I'm saying, see what's happening. Like, she had the spirit of a sister. Like, I ain't got no husband, because if she had a husband, she probably wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Well, she shouldn't do it. I gotta go ask my husband. I'm married. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? If he would have said, no, I'm a man of the Lord, this is what it is, then I'd have been like, okay, cool. But anyway, he's like, okay, cool. Let me just check out. Go also grab me a morsel of bread. Like, no problem. I can go to the well, get you something to drink. Grab you a morsel of bread too. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 12. And she said, as the Lord thy power liveth, I have not a cake, but an handful of meal in a barrel.
I ain't got it. Go ahead.
Come. And a little oil in a cruse.
Uh-huh. Even if I wanted to make you something to eat, I can't do it. I don't have enough to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the, you know what I mean? I got some chicken, but I ain't got no fire. Or I got some, you want some bread. I got flour, but I ain't got no whatever else you need for bread. You know what I'm saying? I remember Commander Junior, some of y'all was around long enough to hear what Commander Junior used to say, something, a woman. He used to say, she needs to know the flour to water ratio. It used to crack me up, nigga. It used to crack me up because nobody knows it. I got flour, but I ain't got no water. You know what I'm saying? It's so offensive to women because they shouldn't. That's what I need to know. No, I need to know how to, something disgusting or whatever. But, okay, go ahead. It's like,
come. in a little oil and a curse. And behold, I'm gathering 2 sticks that I may go in and dress it for me and my son.
Right. I was already going to do that. I ain't really got enough. I just had enough to go grab a couple of sticks and to make this little piece of bread for me and my son. Go ahead.
That we may eat it and die.
He said, this is my last one. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? What does it hurt me to go and grab you something to drink? Like, if I could give you something to eat, it would be a blessing if I could do it. I just ain't got it. I ain't got it to do it. I got just enough to give me and my son one last meal. And I'm about to eat that, and then I'm out of here. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And Elijah said unto her, fear not. Go and do as thou hast said.
Read it again.
Elijah said unto her, fear not.
Fear not.
And go, so I can go and do as thou hast said. But make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it unto me.
This is it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not magic. You know what I'm saying? The scripture says that YAHANNA fed 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. I don't know how to, you can't think of that. It's not magic. It's just that you're just full. You know what I'm saying? However, whatever, it just kept going. Whatever the Lord decided to do, however he decided to do it, because a man of the Lord that served him, was there. You know what I'm saying? He was, He was doing it for him. Same thing with Elijah. The same thing with YAHANNA when he did, just because he was there. Can't nobody else do that. Can't nobody else sit on the ground, put dirt on your eyes and make you see. It would be the complete opposite. Let me spit on the ground, rub up some dirt, and rub it on your eyes. I bet you don't see shit for about a week. It'd be the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way. So, like, this is just, again, just the Lord showing, like, if you listen to a man of the Lord, you ain't got to be afraid. You ain't got to, worry about nothing. You keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. You follow a man of the Lord. You are going to be fine. Your son is going to be fine. Your daughter is going to be fine. Your wife is going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? And that's what she's about to find out, because she has faith enough to do it. Go ahead.
Come. Make me thereof a little cake first, and bring it unto me, and after make for thee and thy son.
And after make for you and your son. Now, how does that sound? A cat you don't know just showed up at the gate of the city, told you to go get him something to eat. Something to drink, and then added on there, I ain't even got nothing to eat. Don't worry about it. Just get me mine first. You need to be worried about right now. No. Crazy. A woman in 2022? Oh, man. Oh, good. Bro. Are you talking about a cussing out of your life? What? Say that to your mama. Say that.
Right.
Anybody else.
Right.
She ain't having that. But this sister is different. Let's read more about her.
Come. 1 Kings 17 and 14. For thus saith the Most High Power of Israel.
Now, he giving her scripture. He giving her the word of the Lord. Go ahead.
The barrel of meal shall not waste, neither shall the curse of oil fail. Neither shall the cruse of oil fail until the day that the Most High seeth rain upon the earth.
Do not understand that. They do not believe what the Most High says. They looking at what it is right now in front of their face. They ain't looking for no miracle. They ain't looking for somebody to come and spit in the sand and, all right, go wash over there, nigga. You be all right. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, go fix me something first. You be all right. We deal with what the Lord says. What I know is that the cruse of oil ain't never going to fail. The barrel of barley is never going to. So since I know that, let me be a blessing unto you. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers being husbands unto these wives, you know what I'm saying? a sister being a wife unto these brothers, that if you got one in the world, listen, she can help him. You know what I'm saying? We got these classes we be doing. You know what I'm saying? We got these brothers where I learned that. You can go and check. She could save his goddamn life out. Niggas is too proud. Nobody wants to, you know what I'm saying? And I understand it's scary out here, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, though, we ain't really got nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Just like this sister, she was ready to go and eat that last meal and die. That cat been blind his whole life. But what the hell you think is going on in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community? Like, you've been blind your whole life. You've been living off of Catholicism and Islam and Christianity under the white Jesus or whatever. What the fuck you got to lose? What's left? Where you can't come put on all black for 90 days. What the hell is wrong with you? There's no problem, nigga. You deserve death then. No, I ain't gonna say that. I'm taking that back. Taking that one back. I ain't gonna say deserve. Nigga, you just want death. This is what you want. You don't want to live. This woman is like, I ain't got nothing else to lose. I'm finna die anyway. She know it. I'm blind as hell. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. I tried everything. Why don't you shut your mouth and raise your hand and come into the truth, man? Why don't you do what the hell you've been told? Let's leave it at that. Any more?
Yes, sir. Come.
You sure?
Come. 1 Kings chapter 17 and verse 15. And she went and did according to the saying of Elijah. And she and he and her house did eat many days. And the barrel of meal wasted not.
Just like he said. Keep going.
Come. Neither did the cruse of oil fail, according to the word of the Most High, which he spake by Elijah.
According to the word of the Most High that he spake by Elijah. That's the point, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord ain't talking to her. He's talking to Elijah. You hear me? You're hearing the Most High. I've been with you this long. You don't know this is the Lord right here? You know what I'm saying? It'd be different if you got some punk ass coward for a, pastor or a husband or whatever that you got to follow, or a brother that you got to follow. You ain't got that. Not an I.S.U.P.K, man. Commander General YAHANNA. I've seen him. I've been watching him for 20 years. I don't think I'm even exaggerating. Okay. Let's say 15 years. For 15 years plus, it's over 15 years. But for 15 years, I've been watching Commander General YAHANNA, and I've never seen him do nothing outside of anything brotherly, man. Everything I've ever seen, like if I ever saw him do one thing, and it's so heavy because I'm trying to pattern myself. Like, I do stuff that, I've never in 15 years seen Commander General YAHANNA. I've done stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him do that. You know what I'm saying? And so, nigga, why would I not listen? Why in the hell would I not hear what he tell me that, General Muhammad said it one time, he told me to jump out of a window. I would do it because I would think it's going to save my life. I would think it's because he's trying to protect me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would jump out the window. I'm not lying. If I get the order, I'm jumping out the fucking window because I got 15 years of watching and I've never seen him do anything other than brotherhood, ever. This sister got way more faith than me. It took me 15 years. This cat came to the gate and she was like, you know what? I'm rock with you. I ain't got nothing else to lose. Any more? Go.
The curse of oil, according to the word of the Most High, which he spake by Elijah, and it came to pass after this thing that the son of the woman, the mistress of the house, fell sick, and his sickness was so sore that there was no breath left in him.
So he died. Basically, he was so sick that there was no breath left in him. Just think like you're dead, or like I said, you had to be resuscitated. You know what I'm saying? They held you down under the baptism water too long. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no breath. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 18. And she said unto Elijah, what have I to do with thee, O thou man of God? Art thou come unto me to call my sin to remembrance?
Right. Am I being judged for the stuff that I did before? Are you here to show me that this is what I deserve for the things that I did before? Meanwhile, this woman already looked out for the man of the Lord. She did the thing, and now her son died. She said, me and my son was ready to die. But she showed her faith in the Most High. She showed, her love for the Most High and her love for, people. And she did it. And so now she coming to him like, yo, why are you here? When it says, what do I have to do with you? Right. What do I have to do with thee? It's like, yo, so what did you come here for? Did you come here to just show me that I ain't shit, that I do what I did before was, so messed up, and now you here to watch my son die? Keep going. Come.
And he said unto her, give me thy son. And he took him out of her bosom.
That's what he came for. Read it again.
Come. And he said unto her, give me thy son. And he took him out of her bosom and carried him up into a loft where he abode and laid him upon his own bed.
Right. So it's like, give me your son. When it says take you up to a loft where he abode, what does that mean?
Like up in the bedroom or whatever.
What's the significance of that bedroom? Just making sure you understand what it's saying. The old English is
Come. And he carried him up into a loft where that's where he laid at.
Right. That was his room.
Right.
So he took him up to his room.
Right. Go. Come. And laid him upon his own bed.
Right. That's it. Yeah, go.
Come. And he cried unto the Most High and said, O Yahweh, my power, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow whom I sojourn?
Right. Like that's not why I came here. And it's so heavy because he's a man of the Lord and he has that rapport with the Most High where he can go and holler at him. Like, oh damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, is this what happened? I don't know. He don't know what the Lord wants. Maybe that was it, but what did he say?
Come. Oh, Yahweh, my power, hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I sojourn.
With the woman that helped me out. Like, Lord, are you bringing evil on her too? I know you said it about Israel and what they doing, and you know what I'm saying? The Lord was looking out for me, even though I'm in Israel. I'm Israel. It's no rain coming. It's no dew. Ain't nobody got no food. I go and tell her, like, just listen to me. She do it. They live many days, and now he basically asking, like, Lord, is this what you wanted? You wanted her to, you know what I'm saying? Is it like basically just being humble, just being a brother that understands the power that he serves? And like, was it meant for her to get this too, or can I ask this favor? You know what I'm saying? Can I pray this prayer that she don't get this? You know what I'm saying? If it's your will, no problem. I'm just saying. That's it. That's basically how he's saying it.
By slaying her son, and he stretched himself upon the child 3 times, and cried out unto the Most High, and said, "O Yahweh, my power, I pray thee."
Right. Was it magic? Like the 3 times? Was it okay? I know I got to do this 3 times. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. Is that why he did it? Why is he doing this? Is it the magic of that? What is it? Why did he do it 3 times? Do y'all know?
Because it's what the Most High wanted.
I would say that's just what he did.
Why did he do it? Just think.
Yeah,
think if it was you.
He really wanted it. He really he meant it.
Give me a little bit more. Like, he meant it. Why is 3 times when you meant it?
I mean, he was animated about it. Like he wanted the Lord to hear it.
Right there, and you just gotta kick that bitch Just you gotta click it. Like, are you missing it? Like, think you. Like, he just asked the Lord,
Right.
like, is this why I'm here? I don't know what's going on. And it says, what is that last part?
Come. And he said, "O Lord, my power, I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again." And he stretched. Come. Hast thou also brought evil upon the widow with whom I sojourned, by slaying her son? And he stretched himself upon the child 3 times.
Asking up 3 times for a reason.
He didn't think it was working.
It wasn't working. It's not magic. Like, he's petitioning the Most High. So maybe he's like, well, please let him come back. Like, that's basically like, he don't know what the Lord's going to do. The Lord didn't tell him, like, okay, just stretch yourself on him 3 times. It's like, nothing was happening. But he had faith unto the Most High. Like, he knew, like, he's able to do it. I ain't finna give up on him, man. You know what I'm saying? It's my little nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So he did it 3 times.
And cried upon the Most High and said, "Oh, Yahweh, my power, let thee," it's like, "I pray thee, let this child's soul come into him again." And the Most High heard the voice of Elijah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, Elijah was pleading and praying to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody thinks, that the Lord is supposed to hear everything you say when you say it. How, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been in captivity for thousands of years. He was crying, and you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep crying. I'm gonna keep doing what the Lord said do. I'm gonna keep being, you know what I mean? But it don't mean that the Lord is going to even hear me. Like the brother is asking, like, is this what it is? Is that what you want? If it would have been, it could have been 30 times. He did it, and the Lord still don't have to hear it. It just so happened after 3, and he say, you know what he said to the Lord heard him. Well, I ain't Elijah. I've been praying. I pray all the time that this place fall, but I ain't him. You know what I'm saying? And so with Elijah, he just went through the whole thing, and the Lord finally did hear what Elijah said. Keep going. Come.
And the Most High heard the voice of Elijah, and the soul of the child came into him again, and he revived. And Elijah took the child and brought him down out of the chamber into the house, and delivered him unto his mother. And Elijah said, "See, thy son liveth." And the woman said to Elijah, "Now by this I know that thou art a man of God."
But thou what?
Thou art a man of God.
Listen, that's what we work for in the I.S.U.P.K, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, she did her thing, man. She had faith, and now she knows her faith is on Super Saiyan right now. You know what I'm saying? Because she done seen something that is out of the ordinary. Her son died, and this cat brought him back to life. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit and the power of the Most High. You know what I mean? So, like, for any of us, you know, like, that's what we have to do. Like, understand that following the Most High is how we live. You know what I'm saying? Following and listening to a man of the Lord is how we live. It's not no magic. It's not lay on somebody 3 times and they'll come back to life. You know what I'm saying? It's not cry and plead and Jesus, 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 Jesus. They must be foaming at the mouth. All of that for what? If you ain't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you can forget it. Why is you wasting your breath? Why is you wasting your time? You know what I mean? Like, you don't understand that it's not magic. It's not the fish and the gall. It's not that. You can do anything. You spit on the ground, tell somebody to fix you something to eat. You can, what's the other one? That's it, brother. It's a bunch of things. Like, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's not magic. It's not witchcraft. It's just that this person is a man of the Lord that's telling you to do it, and you, being a man or a woman that follows the Most High, you do it. And that's that. That's what Tobit did. Tobit followed the angel, you know what I'm saying, of the Most High, and he didn't die. He had that woman. So that's it. It's crazy. I took that long. All right, so we should be good on that. Is there any other questions? Yeah, I got questions. I was gonna go into baptism a little bit. Let's get a little bit on baptism. Start me off with Acts. No, start me with Mark 1:7. So baptism, as we already found out, let's see if there was any. For Trooper Kawash, he said the devil taking him up in the holy city. The devil in this verse, is it Satan? That is Satan. In this verse, the devil is talking about Satan. So basically, Yahawashi, when you read Matthew 4:4, which is the scripture he pulled, Yahawashi is in the wilderness by himself. Same way that you are on your job, at your crib, whatever. You're just in the wilderness by yourself, meaning nobody else is there with you. Nobody's talking to you necessarily, but you still have voices that you deal with. You still have somebody talking to you, and it's in your head. That's what Yahawashi was dealing with. He was dealing with his own thoughts. People don't understand that, you know, a lot of people talk about like mental illness, mental health. Here's the thing about mental health. Everybody deals with attacks from these demons, which in Esau's world, they call it, you know, they diagnose you with different things. They're just demons. That's really all it is. It's Satan, the same way that Yahawashi did. Yahawashi contemplated suicide out there in the wilderness. A lot of people don't know that. Christian church for sure don't teach it. But Yahawashi contemplated suicide. He contemplated not doing what he was doing, and you know, that fast. He wanted to stop doing what he was. He didn't want to struggle no more. A lot of different things. Christ didn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? Of course, who wants to die? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even call that a demon. I shouldn't even put that one in there. But the point that I'm making is, when Yahawashi was in the wilderness in Matthew 4:4, there's nobody else out there. It's not the white man out there with him. It was just thoughts in his head. So all these things that you're reading about is just Yahawashi thinking something. Like the Lord said that you know, he would send his angels and they would bear thee up. So jump down from this building. You know what I'm saying? People do that all the time. People commit suicide all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't fight these demons. They can't turn around and be like how Yahawashi said, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get thee behind me, Satan. You know, man shall not live by bread alone. All these different things. A lot of people can't deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Which is why brotherhood is so important. It's why, you know, a man, it's not good that a man be alone, and for sure not a woman be alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need somebody to help you in times when, you know, it gets rough, when the thoughts in your head just get too damn much. So this was Satan. It was a spirit that is messing with his head, and it said taking him up in the holy city. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just in his head. He's in the wilderness. He didn't go anywhere. It's just thoughts in his head. He didn't go up on top of a building, and he was just thinking it. Like, if I was on top of a building, I would jump down right now. Or if I was in the holy city, what if somebody offered me 100? I saw somebody put a post up. Cardi B. I think it was Halak did it. Halak, if you in the class, I remember whatever it was on that post. It was something he had put up, and Cardi B was saying, "So what if they offered you $100 million to give up your God? Are you going to give up your God for that $100 million?" And most people would, though. Who is your God? You've never seen him. You've never even heard him. You think you did. It was in your imagination. But at the end of the day, a lot of people do not look at it, you know, the way it really is, the reality of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would give up your God, you know what I'm saying, for $100 million. Just like it came to YAHANNA, that same way that Cardi B just said it, it came to YAHANNA in the wilderness before $100 million. All these kingdoms of the earth, I can give unto you. It's in my power. If you just bow down and worship me, what you think Cardi B is doing? So that was Satan. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a thought in your head. You've never seen Satan before. You see devils. You see the white man who are angels of Satan. And they say certain things, the same thing that Satan would say. But in this case, he was by himself, which is exactly what happens to us, you know, sitting at the crib. Even if all your people are sitting around you, you might have Satan come to you, and it's like you're by yourself because you ain't listening to nobody else. Your husband might tell you, like, no, baby, don't do that. Don't let that affect you. Don't let it get you down. You know, hold your head, stay strong. It's like, I don't even hear you. It's just me and Satan right now, my nigga. It's the same thing. All right. What is it? Okay, Acts. Where we at? 901. Give me. I'm gonna get it. Put them under one time. Okay, I'm just at 2. We'll get one more scripture. What was I holding?
You said Mark 1:7.
Oh, I ain't even gonna get that. That's baptism. I ain't even gonna get that because we all up on the time. So like at the water, we can hold it just in case if somebody has another question. It looked like I had something else. Okay. All right. So the brother had a question on Acts 10 and 11. This needs a breakdown.
The book of Acts, chapter 10. And I'll start at verse 8, verse 7. Acts 10 and 7. And when the angel which spake unto Cornelius was departed, he called 2 of his household servants, and a devout soldier of them that waited on him continually. And when he had declared all these things unto them, he sent them to Joppa. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour.
What verse is this?
That's verse 9, sir. Mm-hmm. Verse 10. And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance. Verse 11. And saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the 4 corners, and let down to the earth. Verse 12. Wherein were all manner of four-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts, and creeping things, and fowls of the air. Verse 13. And there came a voice to him, Rise, Peter, kill and eat. Verse 14.
Okay, stop there. Come on. All right. So we started at 9. Okay, so basically this is the background of this story. Peter, one of the disciples, actually YAHANNA's right-hand man, basically we were given, or the disciples were given the order that they weren't to deal with the other tribes, right? That wasn't really their job to deal with the other tribes. Like precept.
Go not into any city of the Gentiles.
Con. Go not into Samaria or any city of the Gentiles, right. But go rather
to the lost 12 tribes.
Right. So the brothers and sisters that was still in Jerusalem. It wasn't for the disciples, Peter and them. So the Peter's going off the last order that he knows from Yahushua, right? But in the meantime, after Yahushua had gone and risen and all of that, now it's the time. You know what I'm saying? Like now is the time for them to go and do that, but they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, Peter's just going off of that. He's like, no, I know we don't mess with, we ain't going and dealing with them. But he has this vision or this trance. He goes into this trance and he's getting a different order, right? And Yahweh comes to him, you know what I'm saying? In the trance gives him, again, like one of those texts. Like, are you going to follow and listen what the Most High says to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point. Like, I don't care. I don't care what it is the Lord tells me to do. I don't care what a man of the Lord tells me to do. To get blood. Why I'm not asking no questions. I'm putting blood on the lintels or on the doorposts and the side posts or whatever. I'm doing whatever the hell it is. Go get you, no problem. Kind of the one kind. That's what's happening. Well, Peter is having this trance, going into this trance, and he's having a problem with what the Lord is telling him, because what the Lord is telling him is unlawful. And I know Paul said it one time, if myself or an angel from heaven come and tell you anything other than this. And so Peter was right. Like Peter was on point. He was tight, solid. Anyway, it goes, verse 11 says, or verse 9, I'm sorry. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh unto the city, Peter went up onto the, so, you know what I'm saying? The backstory was, it was a brother who was working for Esau. He was a boss in Esau's army, basically. He's a centurion. He's like, a high-ranking officer. And he still serves the Most High. He does what the Most High, he prays, he gives alms, he does all those things, even though he's got a slavery, which is what we do in I.S.U.P.K. Yeah, you got brothers in here, we got slavery, it don't matter. We still gonna pay our tithes. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna do what it is we need to do, you know what I'm saying, to support this truth, to do whatever it is. But Cornelius wants a little bit more, is the cat's name, the brother that's like a boss in Esau's military. So since he's a boss, he sends these brothers to go and find out what else he needs to do. Like, what else do I need to do to be better, with the Most High? I want to get closer and get right with the Lord. So he sends this cat to go and talk to a brother who's not in Esau's army, who all he do is go out on the streets all day and teach. You know what I'm saying? He sent him to Peter. So verse 9, when it says on the morrow, as they went on their journey, is the people that Cornelius sent to go talk to Peter. Peter went up on the roof, on the housetop, to pray about the 6th hour. And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance. So when it says while they made ready, what that mean? Anybody?
While he was making the food.
God, right? So while he would have eaten, I was waiting for the food to get ready. While they made ready, he fell into a trance, right? And saw, verse 11, and saw heaven opened, and a certain vessel descending unto him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the 4 corners and let down to the earth, wherein were all manner of 4-footed beasts of the earth, and wild beasts and creeping things and fowls of the air. So he wanted all the way to 13, right? Verse 13, and there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat. So he falls into a trance. He was hungry, so it was already on his mind. And this is how the Lord comes to him about some food. Like, rise, Peter, kill and eat. Somebody asked me a question about abortion. You know what I'm saying? It was a while ago, but I just got to the question today. I just saw it. And it was like, if the baby was going to be born with some birth defect, is that a reason? Does that make it lawful to have an abortion? Answer, no, it's not. It can't break the law, period. There's no excuse for you to break the law. What if my husband, So what? It means you can go be a whore? That's not what that means. Does not matter. You can't be a murderer because the baby is going to be born with a birth defect.
Right.
You can't do that. Well, Peter understands that because he's hungry. If you're hungry, does that mean like, the only thing out here is wild boar? I'm not eating no boar. The hell out of here. It's goddamn, it ain't nothing but mice and rats out here and dogs. When I'm supposed to die? Yes, nigga.
Right.
Die.
Right.
I know that's rough for most people to understand. But, yes, die. So the same thing here. Peter is going through it and he's being tested by the Lord. In this trance, the Lord brings down a sheet full of all type of four-footed beasts. Mice and rats and dogs. Peter is dealing straight with the Most High. This ain't Satan himself. This ain't no white man. It's in the trance. And the Lord is saying, no, I said, go ahead and eat it. It's good, man. You fine. I ain't hungry, so it's like I ate 3 days ago. I'm not even hungry. I ain't hungry. I'm still full. I see my shit swelling. It's cool. I don't want that because I don't want to piss the Lord off. I don't want the punishment. I don't want to fail the test, basically. And so Peter is just in him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never, from my youth, eaten anything that was unclean or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So in this trance, in this vision, he's being told to eat all manner of certain things, right? Just like how YAHANNA told the disciples, like, go not into the way of the heathen or into any cities of the Samaritans, enter ye not. Just came to me. You know what I'm saying? So he told them not to do it. Not that it was wrong to go there, but he was just telling them, don't go teach there. It wasn't the time yet. But is it wrong for me to tell them what the Lord says? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? So he used this example to show Peter, like, you know what, Peter? Go ahead and eat that. Like, nah, I ain't eating it. I'm not eating that. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. Or no, that was the end of it. When it says rise and kill and eat, when you read further from there, Peter never ate it. Right. The Lord is telling him in the trance to do it. Peter never did it. And then he wakes up. And when he wakes up, he finds these three men that he would never have dealings with at his door. And he understands, like, oh, I don't have to eat nothing that's unlawful unto the Lord. Like, it's not unlawful to, if I wanted to talk to a white man right now, right? It's not unlawful. You understand? It's not unlawful to talk to an East Indian or African right now. I just wouldn't, I'm not going to teach them. I'm not wasting my breath. If I told you, like, you know what I'm saying, don't waste your breath on some friends you went to high school with, or, you know, some relative or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, now it's not no sin if you do it, but I'm just telling you how to be wise. This is what YAHANNA was telling me, like, nigga, don't waste your breath. Just deal with them right now. Deal with these people right now. But now it's the time. Now it's the time for Peter and them to go ahead and do that. So he couldn't shake it without this vision, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, him rising and killing and eating is not telling you that you can eat pork, which is what Christians always teach, because they love pork and lobster so much. That's not what this is saying. Peter did not eat none of the things that was lowered down to him. He woke up without eating nothing, even though the Lord was telling him to do it. Don't let Creflo Dollar tell you that pork is the other white meat and it's something that you should be eating and this, that, the third. Like, the point of this whole thing is that what we wasn't doing before, now it's time to go and teach the brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So these cats came to him. Cornelius, who was a centurion in the Italian army, in the Roman army, who Peter would have never dealt with before, now he's able to get it, and he got it. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of it. It's not that you can eat anything, it's that you can deal with your brothers. You can deal with the Aztec and Mayan Indians who, you know, worshiped whatever other gods. Nigga, you're not better than them. You know what I'm saying? You can deal with, you know, white fang and blue claw and all of that, and tell them what the truth is. You can teach them now. That's the whole point of this. Come on. Y'all want to add something?
Yeah, if we drop down to verse 28, that's where he clears it up at. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so if I can read that. Acts chapter 10, verse 28. And he said unto them, ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But God hath showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean.
Not your place. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is you did, nigga. I'm common and unclean. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I'm honored and humbled to do the job that I do under the Most High and YAHANNA and Commander and YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. This is what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't call any man common or unclean. Like, we gonna hit these streets. I'm gonna deal with, and I'm gonna talk to everybody. You know what I'm saying? They still breathing. They got an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we basically looked at our own brothers and sisters as if they were common or unclean. Cornelius, because he worked for Esau. He was a sellout. Sellout ass nigga. I ain't fucking with you. That's how they would have looked at it. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? So that's that. Man, so cool. All right, so that's it, man. 9:16. I did all right tonight. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait to see y'all, man.
Right.
Sunday. Go to Sunday. Sundown Sunday. We in the building. The 25th of September. We're gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? Bring your food, bring your drinks, bring yourself, bring your kids, bring anybody who's an Israelite, because I don't look at nobody like they common or unclean. Nigga, bring them through if they my people, man. We gonna get it in, man. We're gonna have good music, good time. I don't know what we're gonna put on the smoker, but I'm putting something on the smoker. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be right, it's gonna be delicious. And these sisters out here, they cook their behinds off, man. Big up to all the sisters, man. All of their husbands who allow them to, let us partake. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get it in. The next one coming after that is the Feast of Tabernacles, I believe, which is like in another month, but we'll get to that. Anything you want to add up?
Wow.
With that, we ain't even got no music playing. We just going straight out tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a wrap, man. I love y'all, man. We'll see y'all soon. Y'all, Bashim, y'all, Shabrak, Thumb, y'all, Shamar, Thub, Bashim, y'all, we out.